Hello, beautiful people. It is that time again. Time for us to exercise. And I know you're very excited about it. Today, I am talking about stretching, flexibility training, aka stretching, which is often overlooked, but it is so extremely important. When you're exercising, you're making the muscles tight. And when you stretch, you elongate them. And they need to be open because when they're tight, there's a chance of some type of injury happening because it's so wound up and so tight. So you need to stretch to open them back up and elongate those muscles. You can stretch before and after your workout, but also you can just stretch throughout the day, every day, whether you exercise that day or not. This is how important stretching is, and that's exactly what I'm telling you. Stretching really helps with pain and stiffness in your joints and your muscles. And whenever I'm feeling anything a little off, I always start stretching and it feels better like immediately. Another awesome benefit of stretching is that it increases the blood flow and circulation throughout your body. So, stretching is extremely important in general, not just when you're exercising. It's just important to our overall well being. Athletes, they stretch all the time. And I will tell you this, I play a lot of tennis, and there's a lot of movement out on the court. And I'm always stretching really, really good before I play. And I also warm up. And it gets my body nice and loose. And that's what you want, especially when you're doing something strenuous. So let's all stretch and make our bodies and our lives feel better. We all know that stress wreaks havoc on our bodies. Stretching can help reduce mental stress. Also, studies have shown that stretching along with mindful breathing can help reduce anxiety and depression. And that is wonderful news. I've been a fitness trainer for over 20 years, so when I work out, I always stretch in the beginning. I start off with a light stretch, and as my body's warming up, I stretch a little further. And I'll usually stretch throughout my workout, particularly if I'm lifting very, very heavy, because I want to keep the muscles elongated. Stretching is just, it's vitally important to all of us, particularly when you're exercising. I'm going to show you all a few stretches that I do when I stretch and when I'm getting my body warmed up. So I'm going to show you a few stretches right now. Be very careful when you're stretching, and when you're in your holding position, hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. And do not overreach or overstretch because you can pull a muscle. So be very careful. This stretch is for your lower back, and go down to where you're comfortable so that you're not uncomfortable when you're holding your position. And as I said, you're going to stay here for 15 to 30 seconds. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Do not put yourself in a position where you're uncomfortable. And that's that. Now, I'm going to do a hip flexor stretch, and we're simply going to step forward like that. And we're going to bend this knee and keep this leg straight. Just like that. And a reminder, don't put yourself in a position where you're uncomfortable, and don't hold it too long. You don't want to hurt yourself. And that is that. And it's really that simple. Okay, now you're going to just stand straight like this, feet about shoulder width apart. You should be doing this against the wall for your balance. And we're going to stretch your quad. If you like, if you don't have a wall, you can put your hand out here for your balance. But it's best if you do it against the wall. Therefore, you don't have to be concerned about your balance. You're not hurting yourself, and you're okay. And there's that. Now, we're going to stretch the arm, and just take the arm up high like that, and then we're going to bring your elbow behind your head and take this hand on top of your elbow and bring it down to a place where you're comfortable. And again, I'm reminding you, hold it from 15 to 30 seconds. And then you're done with that. Bring the arm down. We're going to take the same arm and we're going to bring it across your chest like that. And we're going to stretch your shoulder. 15 to 30 seconds you are holding. Don't go too far. Make sure that you're comfortable in your stretching. And this stretch here, you are stretching your latissimus and your oblique area. And like I said, don't go too far and hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. And then you're done, and the opposite side as well. And that is just a few of the stretches that I personally do before I start exercising. I did put some links in the description below to help you get started with your stretching before you exercise, and also just your stretching in your everyday life. I hope that you found this video helpful. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Blessings to you all. AM Inspirations.